My mic was on the whole fucking time. I'm glad I don't talk to myself that often. I fucking, okay, me taking my vitamins might have been hurt there. I have my chips ready to go. I have a mostly drinking ginger ale. I have like what, less than a quarter left. Definitely my door closing would have been heard. I closed my door at some point. Crack my... Okay. Alright. Hello, where the fuck is... There she is. How dare I be late? Fuck you. I was like eating dinner. I'm not good at eating sometimes, so it takes me like a long time to eat or get to eating. I also, let me adjust my phone. Worm stays jailed. Worm stays jailed. No, Worm stays jailed. Do not even think of Worm, because I'm totally not a worm. Totally not a worm. We ignored the we ignored that one time that I posted a totally not real image of me with the fluffy tail worm. I may or may not be a worm. That might be my Oshi mark. It may or may not be my Oshi mark. That's totally not listed on my Twitter as the Oshi mark. I might or might not be a worm. Is it on you? Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, is it because we like... Hold on. Volume mixer. Is it because it's low as hell? It's because it's low as hell. Oh, it's still not audible. Hold on. 1 second. I am going to reopen this. Wait, what do you think of my Akari BB sprite draw over thing? I essentially drew over the sprite and then let's get a close-up of this. I drew over the sprite and I made BB's hair bow instead, little worm on strings. As you can see, there's the string. Yeah, that's normal with the sprite, with BB's sprites in this game. It's the coming thing. Oh, Steam Access vintage and nobody will play. Leave me alone. All the young people love it. Tank controls. Anthology of the Killer. I finished this game recently after like almost a year of not playing it and putting it off. The same voice of the killer is the first one. I kind of thought there'd be more people here. But I quite enjoyed this game. It's a little game. I haven't played this in a while. This first one in a while, so I'm going to remember some bits and have forgotten of other bits. The voice of the killer. Oh, this is the guy. It's the guy. This is the one where the guy... Okay. Depending on how long Voice of the Killer is, I might be able to get to the second one. I forgot what the second one was already. I don't remember the order. Strange Town series, Voice of the Killer. Hey y'all, welcome to the new issue of my zine of Strange Occurrences. I'm sorry that it's been a while, please forgive me. I have to finish my exams. I've also been busy at work due to the events I shall relate. Yeah, there's BB. I've been working in the call center of the famous insurance company, Life Contracts. Things here have been extremely chaotic, or should I say agile and flexible? That's right, your correspondent has become a working girl, learning all kinds of exciting corporate lingo. Yeah, I went to stand still for a lot of dialogue option bits, so I can read it out loud. Is FW forward, urgent. Dear BB, I can't see you. Are you still real? Were you ever real? It's 3 a.m. I'm alone in the office, but soon as the day will start, and I'll see you again soon. Your call target for today is 100. If you cannot hit it, I will need to have you escorted from my life. Siri, line manager, Liney. Officially, my job is to cold call people from a list of potential customers, but some days nobody ever gives me the list. Where is the list? Who manufactures the list? I've been trying to figure it out so I won't get fired. Inside, it's always busy and panicked feeling, and nobody wants to talk to me. Sign of a vibrant company culture. Everything smells like carpet. Behind the closed doors, I hear footsteps and chatter. I guess everyone wears these sheets in the office as a confidentiality requirement. Mine hasn't arrived yet, though when I gave HR my address, they promised they would, quote, visit me soon. This way's blocked off. I forgot that you could just fall off of those. Trust. Baby's desk. What else is around here? Other stuff. There's a door over there. There's a door up these stairs. Yay, I love these controls so much. 5 leads, far below the call target my supervisor requested. The day's work of managing expectations begins. Beep. Hello, this is BB, representative for the prestigious Life Contracts Organization. Have you considered your coverage of late? What? Who gave you this number? Never call me again. Beep. Greetings. This is Life Contracts. We have a fabulous offer for you, an offer from the stars. Would you perchance enjoy hearing more? No! Ah! I like making them. The voice on the other end starts speaking immediately and intently in a low voice. You're unable to make out any of the words. Why are you being monitored for time? You generally hang up after 4 minutes. Beep. Dead! You're dead! You're going to die! It'll happen to you! So, why not talk to Life Contracts? Well, who wrote these scripts? Bloater, I don't joke. Edward, I can't make love to you. I'm a priestess of Baal. Well, I hope this one isn't picked for call listening. Where are you people calling from? Wasn't this line deactivated years ago? Oh, God. Exit. Every day these leads get worse. Well, it's time for a coffee break. Do I go to that door, or do I go to that door? I went to that door. In the break room, a shroud turns to face me. From beneath the sheet, I dimly sensed lips moving, chattering against the fabric. I can't hear any words. I'm still not very good at work banter, so I just smile and nod as I try to find the coffee machine. Good talk. Same news as always. The sound is off, and the radio is playing Wham! Thousands of corpses found. Does that fucking force? That's water. That's water. They got washed up. This is totally foreshadowing drool of the killer. This is totally foreshadowing that one. Fucking Tammy, motherfucker. 2 inches of strangely viscous coffee ooze out of the machine. I think I'm getting a taste for it. Be alert. Missing persons posters. Inside it's always... oh, no. Do I want to continue or do I want to go to this store? I want to go to this store. I want to go to this store. This one. Policemen roamed the back corridors. I wore an intent expression and sipped coffee to remain inconspicuous while I'm wandering around. Their motionless faces continued staring out to sea. The noise of the waves mixes with the background murmur of the call center. I see some things that could be seals move through the waves. I'm going down this way. I tried the door to the dialer room, but it won't open. Am I supposed to be able to get in here? Didn't they say I got a key in the mail? Let me in! I love her little spray with the coffee cup. Complaints. The boxes of complaints seem to absorb the sound around me. Sup, hello! Welcome in, welcome in. Incredible wallpaper. Back here are older incredible. Back here are older wallpapered passages from when the building used to belong to someone else. It feels like it's been forgotten about, but someone is still watering the plants, I guess. The door locks behind me. Yeah, she's just so chill about the door having fucking locked behind her. Incredible work. Good work. Good job, BB. Good job. Good work. Proud to announce that we've succeeded in winning the call handling contracts for all of the activities, to last till Q3. Existing staff must be gradually familiarized with the new process in order not to cause alarm. Police will be on staff for all instances and have agreed to use our ice room for this purpose. I can't tell how recent these are. The attached charts are all indecipherable and look like they come from archaic 3D modeling software. Actions. More hand sanitizer. Access to the bay. Route will commence 4 AM to 8 AM. Watch out for... I guess I can hold on to this until my real one arrives. There's a crude marker drawing of the key on the surface. I can't see any name. I want to go to, like, instead of the room that's locked, not creepy at all. I tried the card key on the door, but it won't unlock. Card key. Nobody's around to help, but at the other end of the hallway, I think I hear a murmur. Oh well, these tapes got taken down. Oh great! When I step inside, the lights are dim and the murmuring goes loud. I'm more excited. I feel like they're talking about me and trying to walk through faster. Don't follow me! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Can I just casually go back to my desk? Well, leave me alone. Well, hi, don't mind me, don't, no, don't mind me, don't. Why can't I fucking, let me out! Let me out! Free me! I'm scared. Okay, I'm going to run into them on purpose. Are you sorry for the things you've done. When I escaped from the bag, I found myself in a crowded sub-office somewhere in the depths of the building. It's filled with policemen using it as a temporary lounge. Nobody's paying much attention to me. I guess it's the catch and release for now. You can trust me, I'm the cool policeman. Check out his yo-yo tricks. Did you ever hear of a band named Fugazi? You look like someone I once strangled in a dream. Something smell like blood in the air, or it's just me? Ignore that. I'm quirky, but I get the job done. Someone behind the desk is enjoying his own voice while pretending to talk to me. I carefully deflect all the queries. Rule number 1 of making a zine is never to talk to the police. Wow, I can't believe it's cool policeman. He has the top clearance rate in the whole city, since none of the bodies are ever found. Do you think I could get an autograph? And, okay, spoilers, he shows up in like the cool character called Cool Policeman shows up in like the final Anthology of the Killer chapter, and I really like his character in there. And my friend, I was like playing in the VC with my friend, and he was voicing his fucking descent into I don't fucking know what really well. It was awesome. I have an enjoyment of this game. Now I don't recognize where I am at all. Is this another department of the call center? Other employees are walking slowly through a doorway at the end of the hall. The second dialer is next to the ocean again. Outside, it's darker than before. The low chatter of voices sounds just like the sea. Suddenly, I feel relaxed, as though I'm where I need to be. At times I like what this game does with camera angles a lot. At other times I want to tear my hair out at the camera angles not cooperating. I find a desk that's not mine, but what waits for me? I find a desk that's not mine, but that waits for me. The call scripts are written out phonetically. After a while, I stop trying to work out what they really mean and lose myself in the rhythm of my own voice. Say I don't even know what that's supposed to be. That night I had a dream that felt like waking up from a dream. Clumps of hair were growing out of the sand. I tried pulling them up and found only more hair. My coworkers were calling me from further down the beach. Hello. Hello. Hello, coworkers. There's like 2 moons. Is that normal? I forgot if that's normal. That cloud is behind that moon. In a room above the waves, the management are getting ready to eat. There's a place for me. The food looks so enticing that I want to cry. The meat of the tongue is almost too pliant to cut through, but my knife is very sharp. I carve out a square and put it into my mouth. It's delicious, dripping with wet fat and juice. I chew and chew, but it never seems to diminish in my mouth. And when I wake up, my pillow's gone. I love how frazzled BB looks here. My lips are chapped and sore. It's 3 a.m. I check my phone. I have a new message. Apparently the office burned down last night and will be closed indefinitely. They don't know whether anybody was inside. As I had not completed my basic training, I would not be eligible for severance pay. Okay, yeah, Voice of the Killer is very short, so we'll play the next one too. We'll play it until it's like, yeah, that's too much, because that was really fast. Yeah, that was really fast. Okay, let's go to the next one. Alicia gets to sleep in. Next one, Hands of the Killer. They say that later on BB will drop by. Is that so? I'd like to meet BB. this one. This one I didn't play through myself. I think, was it this one I didn't play through myself? I watched my friend play through it before I was then gifted this game at a slightly later date after observing. To a horrible scream outside my window. It sounds like the killer is at it again. The moon is high, but I'm feeling restless. The apartment block's protective shutters have gone down for the night. Maybe a walk around is what I need. Progress on my new zine remains slow as I keep falling asleep in the middle of sentences. On the other hand, the effect is kind of funny. Is that what it means to be new wave? BB's report. No on the strange masks. Recently, strange masks have begun appearing in the city. What is with these masks? Nobody wants to talk about them. In my opinion... Me. Oh, I really like this. What the fuck? Is that you? Baby, is that you? I think we're running low on merchandise for the online store. My sister Zizi is still hard at work. Her hours have become increasingly irregular since she started using the internet every day. She says it makes her smarter, but at what cost? If you're on your way, could you run for some supplies? Board doll sold out. Mrs. Doubtfire VHS Rare, 1999. 3 of them. Plastic thing. Sold out. Fake plant sold out. Rubber eyes sold out. Mask sold out. Horrible lamp sold out. Using forbidden knowledge, Zizi discovered we could pay rent by putting mysterious items up for sale online. I'm in charge of inventory. Incredible how a rare thing, there's like 3 listings of it. I'm in charge of inventory, which means my job is grabbing them beforehand. But nobody seems to guard these things, or pay attention when they're lost. Who's buying them? How do they have any value? I told you, that's just the economy. No one ever said it had to make sense. Just keep an eye out for any old beanie babies while you're out there. Wow, this must be an exciting new sense of direction in life that can only come via attaining a career. Hold on, let me just make sure there's like there we go. In the bathroom, a mysterious phosphorescent glow comes from behind the mirror on the wall, along with the scraping sound. I'd like to pull it off someday, but it means losing the deposit. I like the camera work for the apartments in this one. Not so much in the other, like one of the other ones that she's in the apartment. Aside from night noises, this part of the city has many amenities. The rooms here are cheap because of all the murders. Unfortunately, rent is due all the same. Another reason for cheap rooms is the antiquated security system. Far beneath today's superior anti-murder technology. This elevator will be unusable till morning. The shutters are scored and pitted on both sides with knife marks. Every week, someone leaves one of these flyers in the hall. I often wonder what it is about this town that leads to such a weird advertising sensibility. Incredible advertising. The television is playing a foreign drama, but I can sort of work out what's meant to be happening. Yeah, totally. Friendly reminder, owner's not liable for what happens in the tunnels. A soft vibration runs through the floor of the laundry room. None of the other residents are around at this hour, but the washers all the washers are in use day and night. Through the window of the washer, I can see a kind of grayish pulpy sludge turned indefinitely by the big spinners. I guess someone wants it very clean. I've never been able to find out who pulled off the tunnel cover to start with, although the joke is that the owners thought it would be cheaper than building a fire escape. The air from inside is inviting and cool. Not much. There's stuff this way. Let's check out this way. Not much. Red light, scary. I'm scared. I climb out into some kind of storeroom, dead moths under my feet. Clothes here look to be around 20 years old, which is not enough, so I'll have to go deeper. At this point, I feel like I should explain something about the nature of the building. Like many cities, this one underwent many changes over the years. There was an industrial period, a retail period, a service period, etc. Until gradually, the things it manufactured became too abstract and indecipherable to easily be summarized in any way. I still hope to find out what they are myself someday. Anyway, with each change in the economy, the building was adapted to a new shape. New rooms added or closed off, each layer draped piecemeal over the last, to form new spaces where opportunity might live. Speaking of which, Zizi says the sweet spot for nostalgia material is 30 to 40 years old, or old enough to smell like death. I think the internet is accelerating her tendencies towards the gothic. Personally, I've always been more about true crime. Toho was mentioned in this game at some point, I think because of ZZ. I display some spiders and rummage in the box. Result, 3 copies of Patch Adams on the VHS, a jigsaw puzzle with a picture of a boat. Miscellaneous plastic shit. I don't feel like carrying any of it back. The search goes on. This way. When I pick up the board doll, a layer of greasy rubber skin comes off and sticks to my hands. The bulbous eyes roll crazily around. No good to sell, but maybe it could be scavenged for parts? I make a mental note. Incredible how the paintings move. Totally not creepy at all. What's over here? Before I continue down the hallway. A box of knives, barely used. A t-shirt reading Blomby Dog. An abstract plastic toy with horribly detailed rubber feet that's covered in tufts of synthetic hair. The clothes rack seemed to contain nothing but denim overalls with a smiling clown embroidered detail. They're covered with a soft layer of translucent wool that seems to be coming from the clown. I keep looking through the heaps. A clear plastic pyramid with a racing car inside. A pile of cassette tapes with the insides pulled out and knotted together. A copy of Steely Dan live at the Gibbous. I push onwards. The creaking is totally not spooky at all. Totally. Another box. This one says Stickies and shows a smiling woman being encased in green slime. It's being held tightly shut with electrical tape. Let's check this way. So far, tonight's pickings have been slim, so I keep moving. I gradually find myself in a place I've never been before. The corridors are narrow, but still feel lived in somehow. The rooms get closer, the clutter more deliberate. Flyers for a local bingo night have been left in the hall. A potted plant that's still alive. Old, office supplies that don't have too much dust. I hear soft whispering behind the walls. Looking at this wallpaper texture feels like vaguely like looking at the old netherrack texture. Did I just loop around? God damn it. Oh, flyers for a local bingo night. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a new thing. Might be a little stupid. Netherrack. Yeah, old netherrack texture. Vaguely feels like looking at the old texture. Just fucking incoherent noise. This part feels like a waiting room, but there's no one else around. Fresh magazines have been left on the couches. Who are they expecting here exactly? Is this your name? Donald Duck. Yes? Wow, Mr. Duck! Such an honor to meet you. Please step inside. We have so much to discuss. Spooky. Scary. Oh, don't get at me. I'm not worth anything monetarily. No. Fuck. I accidentally skipped past it. I'm going to quickly go back in the stream a little bit. Hold on. To pause it correctly, right? I was so close.
What's this? Why, it's my first strangle victim doll, circa 1971. In surprisingly good condition. I did believe we used up the last of them sometime before. I wondered where they found it.
What? I'm not a doll.
Really? You're dressed very similarly, though.
Help! Don't strangle me. I'm a real person. Help! Stupid coincidence.
Oh, they were a wonderful toy. If you opened up the torso, they had a little plastic in it. If you stood on their throats, the eyes would really bulge. Sometimes I think that's what first put me on the path of pure research, before administrative duties began to take up all of my time. In truth, it makes little difference, as like everybody in the college, I lost the ability to distinguish people from dolls some time ago. I wonder why I'm talking to a toy. Old age. Soon I'll ask a member of staff to come in and carve off the skin, or the coating, or what have you. And we can figure out what lies inside. The path of pure research is long. In the meantime, there are committee meetings. Goodbye.
Wait, is this a college? A college of what? Luckily, they seem to have a very abstract notion of how knots work. But I guess that's academia for you. I better vamoose. I tried to keep track of how far I was being carried, but lost count around the 11th flight of stairs. And the window of the town has a postcard aspect, with the view from a penthouse. Has my fashion sense really been ripping off an obscure and horrible doll line for all these years? Is nothing new under the sun? They look too mutilated to be worth anything, so I guess the terrible secret dies with them. I hear a drilling noise and breaking glass, and everything smells like sawdust and wet paint. Feeling like a work in progress, something tells me I should stay out of people's way. This is the teacher's lounge. Anatomical diagrams crudely painted with astrology symbols are scattered around the desks and walls, along with ashtrays and moldy, weeks-old coffee. heard coming from behind the door, which I resolved to firmly stay on this side of. Stop following me, jeez. Boy, they really went all out on renovating this place. Beneath the wallpaper, outlines of sealed doorways can be seen. Decades of staff rotas peel off the walls as we move by. Pages and pages of rambling text on moldering and discolored paper have been stuck up on the walls with what looks to be ketchup. The academic job market takes another toll. Saw a history in the body of a murdered convict. Well, Acephaly saw it in the decapitated king. Creating history is the duty of all murderers, and in the tools they hack with, we see the reflection of a new age that is to come. To perfect murder, we must create a new universe devoted exclusively towards that purpose. We must also consider the possibility that we lived it already. To imagine a new society is to call it into being. We must first prepare a list of bylaws. Photographs mark the inauguration of the college on the evening of the Great Vision. What's the point of portraits when everyone is wearing a mask? My goodness, what's this? Having survived the workshops of a necessity, I now find myself stranded in a new world of aesthetic. Such are thoughts of the general public as they make their cautious entrance into history. The central ideas of an age must be nurtured, after all. Painted wood are nesting materials by which they attain the heat to thrive. Why waste time kicking down the doors? The House of Art has many windows. What does that sign say? Hold on. Let me just loop around so I can see it. Bloody Night 4. Is there anything to say? Hello. The new age. Okay, now follow me at least. The new age will be theatrical, and thus we stand to learn from theater. An empty space menaced by ominous facade. The fourth wall is the entrance to an alleyway, the length of which extends through all time. Ha ha! Think of the new buildings we'll need to have alleyways like these.
Hello.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Life forms chopping and carving and bodies are too trite to be used. We can satisfy our purpose in the million moments of hi. New voice. New voice. What voice to use for you? You did like a. Okay, I'll do something like that. In our video lab, we can covertly influence the culture by filming our death fantasies and releasing them as commercial horror films. Our Bloody Night franchise has sold thousands of copies. Bloody Night? Aren't those the shitty direct-to-video horror films that everyone watches to make fun of? Everybody what now? Okay, I can read this properly now. The metaphors of chopping and carving embodied in this sculpture are too trite to be of use. We instead find our purposes in an art of brilliant monuments to kill people in the shadow of, you know, classicism.
Hello.
Leave me alone! Damn. Can art be a murder weapon? Methuselah's project will finally resolve this ancient question. Using pattern and form, it overwhelms and then destroys the subject's own sense of psychic and physical coherence. It just feels like a stupid music video. Free me! Release me! Colors, shapes and colors, shapes and colors. Well, an experiment is just is valuable when it fails. That style of decoration is sure to be popular in the new regime, as people will want something interesting to look at as they're waiting to be killed. Please adjust your portfolios accordingly. Where am I? Okay, oh, I am here. Okay. I need to look through this hallway. It's not a fucking hallway, it's a hallway. Wow, looks like that's some Murder Machine 5000 type shit. This way. Sound sculpture masks the sound of distant screams, approaching steps. As such, I believe they will be very popular. Of course, ultimately, such noises are the foundation of a far greater symphony. But there's no shame in being midwife to a dream. A calm study nestles in the middle of the horrible murder compound. Respectable leather-bound tomes line the walls. An aura of propriety seems to muffle all sound. I think my nose is bleeding. Copies of the owner's publications, including Introduction to the Western Canon, Advanced Studies in the Western Canon, Whatever Happened to the Western Canon, and the Western Canon rocks out an abridged edition for teens and study groups. Okay, something Western Canon. A picture of the hooded man I met when I woke up. The prestigious Dr. Zhu wows attendants and an academic's... How do you pronounce this word again? Soiree, that doesn't sound right. Soiree, with his all-embracing knowledge of the cultural world. I wonder, is this sentimental? I held on to all aspects of my old career, but I always wanted to live inside a tomb. Talking doll, you must be wandering around the pieces of the world that was. Wouldn't you like to visit to the world that is to come? The interest of homicide has always been symbolic. Real death has no consequence, and in fact is rather... I don't know how to pronounce that word. What mad. This is the new world we can glimpse this idea. The utopia of vice, think that's a murder. Sun, moon, ives and ropes, buildings, clouds, still streets in the dark blue fields, trembling a horrible suspense that envelops all things, changing them completely while leaving them unchanged. New world that will need laws and arts. I can teach them to be the hand that guides the knife, the hands of the killer. Did you know I saw him once? It was a night like this. I knew my life would have to change. The most beautiful feeling I know is being able to see history unfolding, seeing yourself at the crest of that wave. A new world emerges from the coffin of the old. I have seen the world spirit splitting open ahead. He's right behind me, isn't he? Where are you? My eyesight is quite bad these days. I haven't moved like this for quite a while. I always seem to leave campus these days. You know how it is, as you think, and the thickets grow denser. I can still hear the flat droning voice behind me, but these corridors seem quite quieter. More familiar. Okay, so it's like more flat. Where are you? My eyesight is quite bad these days. Haven't moved like this for a while. So it's like a flat drone. I don't know how to make it sound like it's droning, but flat voice. I swear I once found a lost cache of troll dolls inside one of these rooms. this, so it's probably the thing that opens the door.
I'm getting sick and tired of being chased by murderers all night, and I'm not going to look into this any further. Hello?
Who's there? Ah, it's you. My goodness, Lewis had hardly altered you at all. Miss Killer, I know you can still up. I'm a huge fan of your work. I would truly like to see it get the critical attention it deserves. Have you ever considered co-authoring a paper? Uyachi. Oh, hi. I assume I don't want to go this way. Goodbye. Oh, shit. Oh. Hello, Killer? Where are you, Killer? Hello? Oh, this way. This way. Oh, hello, Killer. Hello, Killer.
This truly is an anthology of the killer.
Hello, Killer. I'm gonna get jumped, aren't I? I just imagine BB is like... Well, BB is tall enough to just stand in those, I think. BB's report. Epilogue. After finding my way inside the vent, I was able to get back to the apartment without any further incident, although all night long, strange noises echoed through the pipes. Next morning, we totaled up the Blaze Hall. Result: assorted pogs and a pamphlet that have been placed in my pocket somehow. I thought the pamphlet may have been worth something, but Zizi says there are copies lying around the bus station for free. That was Hands of the Killer. I think we'll do one more. Oh, yeah, we'll do one more. Perchance. Okay, that's bonus tunnels. We don't want to go down that way yet. Let me double check if it's a Jewel of the Killer next. Fucking Tammy. Tammy, you motherfucker. I don't actually like hate Tammy. It's just for some reason. That motherfucker. Yep, Jewel of the Killer. That motherfucker. Tammy. I don't have a problem with her, it's just Tammy. Good poster. Tammy. BB's report. In certain locations of the city, there is a bus service that nobody seems to use. I see his bus go by, sometimes when I am waiting at my stop to head into town. The name on the front of the bus just says Tammy. Setting out to solve the mystery, I bravely tracked the bus to where it's residing. In a little side street just off of the main terminal. Nobody in the building had ever heard of Tammy. The bus stop itself looks pretty much like any other, except that the schedule on the board seems to refer to a completely different service. These things happen. The driver is staring fixedly ahead. One, please. It turns out the ticket is not too pricey, which is good news if I ever want to go on this trip again. Where is Tammy anyway? Is it somewhere close? Pretty soon we're on our way. The bus passes through streets I know, but always at odd intersections, just around the corner from busier bus stops, as though hoping someone will get on without realizing. The motion of the bus is soothing, and it never seems to reach a destination. After a while, the view from the window blurs out familiarity. Factories, suburban lanes, train yards, vacant lots. I wake up with a jolt when the engine turns off, the feeling that I finally arrived. When I got off the bus, it's already evening. I've been left at the door of a lit-up old factory. Plastic tubes sprout out of the building like some kind of weird fungus. The sign above says I'm at Tammy. Yes, open. Some kind of water park? How nice! I wonder why I haven't heard of it before. There's something off about the tone of the ad copy, but I never claimed to understand the marketing world. Tammy, Swimming Center, Health and Pleasure. I died in 1992, Tammy. I died in 1992. Chip. I want chip. Chip. The lights are on and I hear noises from the inside. This light? Well, I guess the gyms sometimes open all night as well, so really there's nothing unusual about it. Yes, I agree. Inside it's quite spruce and there's a vague chemical smell. Nameless music fills the air along with the sound of distant splashing. I feel more at home here than I've ever felt anywhere, I think. This man behind the counter is dressed like a copyrighted cartoon mascot, but I'm no snitch. Anyways, it's all for the kids. I decided to buy a season pass. It's extremely cheap, even without the family discount. I had no plans to swim today, but suddenly the idea of seemed very charming. Why not? Live a while. The Tammy gift shop carries an array of affordable swimwear. I found my size and continued through the sweating chambers. A beautiful shimmering patina of damp shines on the slick wet tiles all around. Something sprays me, but I don't mind as fresh towels will be provided later by management. My emotional needs met, I may now enter the sea. Tammy! Within the pool is a family atmosphere with smiling wrinkled faces emerging from the brine. Everyone's swimming in time to the rhythm of the piped in music, and I feel my body getting caught in it too. The water heat is exactly right. Inside all the lockers are casual and business wear, discarded pairs of glasses, wallets and phones, documentation about some kind of furniture company. We are encouraged to help ourselves, a gift by which we remember Tammy. Tammy cares for health and wellness. Do not run around the pool or she will climb out and kill you with your long, wet hands. Obey parents. Wow, in the era of laissez-faire, someone still cares about the little guy. Stirring stuff from Tammy. We're swimming! In the calm evenings of pond tiles and lilies, Tammy reflects on the chrysanthemum's soft glow. Help, I'm drowning. Do your own work. My eyes tear up at the beauty of this perfect poem, and also from something in the chemical fog. I don't like that sound. Oh my god, Hello, Tammy. Oh boy, I'm in a steam room now. How did I get here? What time is it? Insignificant questions such as these melt away in the punishing beauty of the warm, scouring fog. I see dim figures moving in the depths. My fingertips are withered and raisin-esque. I wonder how long I've been inside. Tammy! Tammy is here! Dust and computers are slowly being eaten by the steam. Tammy's here. Now I'm in the pipe room. I'm being hunted. Dare I say it's the quickest I should try leading it away. Pipes are very colorful, and throughout the entire complex. At certain times, you're flooded with water, or a chemical bath, or just hot. Let me go back. Let me go back. Fine. Of course, one of the problems with the pipes is that once you're inside one, there's really nothing else you can do but keep going. I should take my time and read. I'm not being chased right now. Yeah, I'm not being chased right now. Why didn't I just take my fucking time and read? Damn easier. Oh god. This time, yes, hunger is making me dizzy, so I climb up to the 4th floor in hopes of finding a vending machine that hasn't already been picked clean. Maybe I'll also find a locker to sleep in. The plaster walls here crumble in the constant wet heat. A strange lichen is growing from the brick underneath, almost resembling murals from a way away. I tried my luck, but unfortunately, the lichen is not edible. For some reason, I feel like I'd better not open this door. From behind it, I hear continuous soft quacking, but I want to open the door. Oh, I want to say hi to the I begin to get nauseous at this distance from the pool, but it feels like my head is clearing up as well. What am I doing here? How long have I been living in the water park? Also, where did I leave my clothes? The carpet underfoot is squishy, but the stone doesn't seem to have been hit as hard by the slow process of tamification. Some printed paper on the floor is headed J.B. Pearson Furniture Co. It's dated last year. In 1992, a shadowy figure held Tammy's head beneath the still surface of the lake. Ever since, she had been committed to excellence. Many historic buildings have become home to Tammy, whether they wanted to or not. Above all things, she loves the water. In death, Tammy was granted a vision of the new economy. Political scientists refer to this as Economy 2. Water parks play a large, if mysterious, role in the world that is to come. Hi, Tammy! How do you like my paintings? Aren't you be happy to be here with Tammy? Tired? Feel lethargic and depressed? Wanna cool off, take a swim in smooth waters and forget sweet ocean waves, rolling, drowning, swimming, laughing, hating. Could be you? I'd love to talk, but I really must be going. Goodbye, so long, nothing personal. I love water sports, really. Throbbing, rolling, throbbing waves of smooth your muscles. In jacuzzi, enjoy bath, enjoy the you can love me, loving to be loved and children brine. Who put me here? I can feel the waters lapping. Oh, to be held. Oops. Oh, hi, Tammy. Oh, what a crazy dream. Are all those streets not covered in water? How surreal. Well, time for another day of swimming around the city and eating raw fish. Television is showing a community theater production of The Rat Whispers. Wait, I think I've seen this one before. Hello, Tammy. Ziggy is gone. Oh no, help! I don't want to go to Tammy! I don't want to go to Tammy! Ouch. In the sauna, the mist feels more choking. In the sauna, the mist feels more choking than before. Heavier, wetter. Dark pools of grease solidify on the reflecting walls and puddle on the tiles. I touch one of the mist people and my hand drips running jelly. Slipping and dribbling away from the bone. Huge eyes regard me and then turn away, back towards the dense patterns of the fog. I finally reach the pool again. The water's dark and glistens like wet tar. I want to climbing the pool. What's this place doing to my brain? Is this swimbofication? Swimbofication. Dwyer has a horrible swimbofication. Oh, Tammy's here. Why is horrible gel feeling? And I love it. I can't sense past the bottom or feel or see beneath the surface. Something underneath brushes past my leg. I love it here. I never want to leave. Okay, I'll get caught on purpose. Hi, Tammy. I want to stay swimming. Drift slowly through the soft seabed till currents drag you home to sleep. Eels and starfish live in my hair. These are my friends, and I have promised them this universe. Death by drowning is the nicest way to go. I saw this. I wanted it to be something the whole family could enjoy. Leave and avoid the rush. Head out to the pool and change into something rich and strange. Okay, Tammy. Is this the way out? I'm in enough tunnels wending deeper into the dark. I feel Tammy's clammy grip upon my ankles and hear her wet voice croaking in my ear. The current pulls me onwards. Okay, I'll trust the arrow. In the middle of the pipes, I see a piece of the old office bleeding down beneath the water. The metal walls behind me contract and move closer. When in Rome, I hold my breath. Through this last door, I find a closet filled with cleaning supplies and dusty balls of chlorine. None of it looks to have been touched for years. Behind me, water pools beneath the door. You like? Help yourself. I grew. Change past the need for these some time ago. Why spoil my lovely mold? Organic's best. Oh, wait, what? You mean that? You mean that? You mean that all this time I've been swimming in an unchlorinated swimming pool? Ouch! I could have gotten a brain disease. I could have gotten chlamydia. Fuck you and your haunted swimming pool. Oops. I remember why I clowned on Tammy. Tammy, you still around? I better be going now. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. I can see myself out. So, my escape from the clutches of Tammy successful. Nothing else remained but to make the long walk back into town. Fish! Since then, everything's been normal, with just one odd exception. The bus that went to Tammy now passes by my house. I have the urge to open this company, goddammit. Okay, one more. Yeah, I forgot how short these early ones were. Like, they're so short. You can't fool me. The spare is just special effects. Did we really just get the one drinks ticket? Fuck, how long is Eyes of the Killer? Hold on. Fuck it, Weeball. Eyes of the Killer isn't that long, surely. I think after this one, depending on how long it is after this one, I might pop open Limbus to skip through some more of the cantos I've already done, so I can be ready ready for a proper Limbus stream where I actually like play through stuff I haven't played through yet. One night in autumn, I woke up to find 3 people knocking on my apartment door. They smiled and said they'd come to let me know my big opportunity was close at hand. I said nothing, having expected this for some time. I knew it was my turn to volunteer for the immersive theater. As the killer. Sir or madam, greetings. We've been waiting for you for some time. Please head up the stairs. The theater's ordering in progress. And it fades. Oh. Dialogue of strongmen. All's well that begins well and ends. Dialogue of the strongmen. There will be no end. We're striking the universe. We're arming the world against ourselves. We're organizing a slaughter of scaremen. They go into the dark. Where'd it go? This one? Is this one that I already went to? That was wrong, man. Oh, how much blood, how many sabers and cannon bodies. We are toppling mountains. Scene 46. An episode in the court of the Count Mask. Mr. Sun. The fish rises with a red body in the green pond under the arch of heaven. Fisherman travels smoothly in his blue skiff. Fisherman, it is a stubble field where black rain is falling. It is a brown tree that stands alone. It is hissing wind that encircles empty houses. Posey the mop girl.
Call blimey! Now this is a rumble. This is a rum hour do. Hour you do?
Count Mask girl. What the heck? Who invites the sun and moon to my party?
They're killing the vibe. They're freaking out all the guests. They're freaking out all the guests. All of them. All 3 guests.
News surf. The towns go quiet one by one. Where's everyone gone? A dark shadow can be glimpsed moving from door to door. I think we have a very special visitor. Party goings. I know they say it's safe, but I wish they wouldn't let prisonmen inside the house. Prisonmen. How am I meant to party with their constant spinning back and forth? It bugs me. How undignified. But how could I make them leave? Maybe it's time to ask a favor from an old friend. Look, Patsy the Mop Girl has been horribly murdered. Boy, what a party. Boom. 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 This goes back to the music, okay. Refreshments. Carlotta's voice. Wouldn't it be so bad if I could at least follow the plot? Who would murder a character named Potty the Mop Girl? I mean, doesn't she have enough problems? Don't ask me. The stage manager says that none of the actors should know more than the characters do in order to make things more immersive. What does immersive mean anyway? I think it's when they hold their head beneath the water. Actually, for our purposes, immersive means an extra $200,000 in art subsidies each year. Hey, boss. Great show tonight, huh? Girls, what do I say? If you have time to lean, you have time to develop an emerging psychological motivation. If you have time to lean, you have time to develop an enriching set of psychological motivations based on your characters' backstories. I'll let you return to it.
Nothing, not enough to say the lines. We have to have motivation as well. I'm sick of this. One more show and I'm out of here.
We're the spooky guy right now. Spooky guy though is peeking through the curtains at BB. I'm gonna turn around and he's like fucking looking at me. Never mind. Or not looking at me, but like behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he? Two of them. Federal Fazbear. It's Freddy Five Bear. Or I'm getting followed by these bears. Please don't jump me. I really don't want to turn around now. They're right behind me. Hi, hello, hi, This place is so stupid that it's making me obsessed. Who is it that ends up killing my character? I shouldn't care, but now I really want to know. Patsy the Mop Girl, official dialogue lines, do not steal. Scene. Oh, blimey, so how you do? Is it scene 427, line 8? Scene 462, line 1. Character notes. Patsy's a simple girl. Patsy's a simple serving maid who loves him up. She's a bit cheeky, but has a heart of gold. Later, she will be violently murdered for plot reasons. 2 lines. CZ, can you cover for me in the next act? I'm stepping out a few minutes to uncover the mystery of my impending doom.
Gee, baby, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm ready to handle all the complex emotional dichotomies that make up the role of Patsy the Mop Girl. Just hold the mop and say the lines.
She'll get over it. Boy, I barely had a chance to look around this place at all. There was a school trip here once when we were kids, but all I remember is that the dust from the curtains gave me hives. As expected from our civic theater, pieces of history are all around the walls. Actually, I've never seen any of these plays, but presumably someone did. They all seem to have been very well received. Let's go this way. Not the bite, not the bite! The bite. It's our season, we were dead, so that you. Dance group is where Director Bosso keeps threatening to put me if I miss my lines. A fate worse than death. So actually, now I look at them Now I look at them. These costumes are really very chic. Hello, bear. If I can catch up and mix with the next audience group, I hopefully won't have missed too much of the unintelligible symbolist plot. Maybe the guy who plays Count Masco can fill me in. Cats! How much money is tied up in this thing anyway? Sets, costumes, carpenters, scriptwriters, electricians in perpetual reserve. I never knew so many rich people felt so strongly about art. Next scene is happening below me now. I can't make out what they're saying, but it doesn't look like anyone's on trial for mob girl-related homicide just yet. Yeah, it's Count Masco. Look, here comes our old friend Mappy.
Hiya, kids. Hiya.
Hiya, kids. Hiya. Boy, what a wonderful place. You've really done it up since the last time I was here. Baleful spirit, I conjured, command thee. How can I stop the sun and moon from ruining my dinner party? I forgot the voice I gave him already. Oh you disappoint me. I thought that was a social goal. Surely your own powers are proportional to such a deed, or have you forgotten just how it was you built this house? With courage and skill, you captured an elemental prison man and sent him to construct your mighty estate. That's great stuff and I respect it. What was the point of having force if you don't use it? Oh, greetings. It's me, Potty from scene 46. Listen, my character got killed off. I was wondering if the white walls of the city are always giving off sound. Under arching thorns. Oh, my brother blind hands we are climbing towards midnight. Wow, that is so amazing. Really makes you think. That's terrific. Thank you. Thanks. It seems like they're busy. For the next trick, I'll need a member of the audience. Like, we're 12, finished with Act 331 now. Over. Roger. Tell the progress mimes to move them forward into the next location and start getting the next batch ready to come through. How many people were in the last group to start with anyway? It seems like the volume is substantially reduced. Don't sweat the little stuff, they'll turn up somewhere. Over. Ah, bear. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Are you sure this is a good idea? I mean... Oh boy. Of course, once Prison Man is restored to his old power, you can order him to do away with your opponents. Your intrinsic natural authority will keep it all under your control. Oh, well, I am pretty impressive. Let me see, it's been a while, Wait, time out. Was that meant to happen? Screaming of fear. These special effects are getting very intense. What happened to the days of two guys playing opposite ends of the same horse? Also, where'd everyone go? Where'd everybody go? The trapdoor is the only other way out, although it might seem like it seems like it'd be a tight squeeze. It swings open easily. The pit below is black as night. I reach around with my legs until I find the ladder down, trying not to imagine how it'd feel to fall 40 feet straight down in the dark. The things I do for closure. I'll just go a little bit and then I'll climb back up. Potty's death may have to go unavenged after all. Sorry, babe, they can't all be winners. Some kind of black tar is slowly trickling down the walls and across the floor. I have beneath one of the prop workshops right now. Should I have brought a hat? A patron script has been pinned to the wall. Looks like it could be from a different version though. I'm not saying that. Production note. This is the big heartwarming musical number of the show. Much like Tomorrow Is in Annie. The dancers should be sure to sell their enthusiasm for the death of the sun as much as possible. Spoiler alert! Go put it back to the normal square. Yeah, normal square. In theater lingo, this is known as a spooky puppet room. Their blank and staring faces are slowly being covered by the tar. This is not great. This is why storage is important. Oh boy, unsorted props. Let's see here. Rubber head, plastic knife, dragon fangs, and leather gloves. They look pretty new. Have they been used yet, or is that still to come? What is it? Ah! Wait. assistants, big actors. You don't want to get in their way. I wonder where he is going to. Lying crushed in the tar at the end of the corridor is a puppet that looks just like the famous theater founder and playwright John Beats. As I said, not great. I can no longer tell where I am in relation to the theater, but I think I hear singing. Did the play move down here after all? Shouldn't I have passed the concession stand by now? Greetings, prison man. This is BB from the props department. Don't mind me, I am just here to fix the cages. I'm not seeing that. I see. A concrete house, you say. Sounds be above my pay grade. I'll have to talk to my line manager about that one. I'm going to read it though. Son, you kept giving birth to passions and burned with fury rays. We'll wrap you in a dusty veil and encase you in a concrete house. Stamped ceiling wax, it is a ripened victory. Not everything is trifling to us. The sun lies laying at our feet. Yes, well, right here's your problem. Someone's been painting eyes and teeth all over the prison walls. I'd better call it into HQ. Please don't worry. It will not impact your deposit. Count Masco? Oh, who are you? Get me out of here, you idiots! They're changing the script! What? Speaking of the script... No, please! That cage was made of balsa wood. You could walk through it. Is nobody in the show capable of breaking character even for a second? This is what I get for trying to understand theater. Never again. Now on, I only play video games. And what is behind these curtains anyway? We're underground. Plush seating and bags of popcorn. Popcorn's still warm. Wait, are people watching me from here? Annoyed, I eat some popcorn as an emotional response. As emotional recompense. I can't believe I got drafted into this shit for a whole month. What about my needs? I'm supposed to be writing a zine about haunted mannequins or something by now. Good grief, these are some of the worst bear costumes I've ever seen. Where's the exit anyway? Maybe that guy knows. Refreshments! Oh no. We're going to get cornered in the refreshments zone. Welcome to the refreshment zone. Could have sworn I saw him go this way. There's no way someone could just disappear. Ah! Oh, hey. Hello. Ah! Shh, calm down. It's okay, we can explain. It's all okay. Shh, let us explain. Okay, explain it already. Well, we're the police. We're chopping people apart with all these power tools. That doesn't help. Shh, it's okay. Listen, I hear you. I know this all must seem very scary and strange. I feel your pain. In fact, I agree with you. You shouldn't have to see this. What a world. Don't get stressed, I'll never find you, so it won't be like you died. Exactly. You just have disappeared, which is like the best that anyone can hope for in this life. Clonk. Oops. One of the sandbags slid. My bad. Is everyone okay? Boss. She's escaping in a tumult. Okay, let's follow her. But nobody gets stressed about this. It's important to have a healthy work-life balance. So I'll do our motivational group chant first. Help! The guys in the bear costume are trying to murder me! Wow, this must be our team's participation portion of the show. Don't just stand there, you idiots! Help me escape or something! I see a bold critique of complacency of the audience and spectator. How powerful, how stern. If I get chopped to pieces, it'll be your fault! Truly, we're all complicit in brutality. Makes you think. So this art can have a message. Yes? Who is it? Who is it? Director Bosso, I found a health and safety issue that you might really want to address. Just a second, I'm getting changed. It's Baby, right? From the party scene. Yes, I mean, I had to step out for a minute. Don't worry about it. I've actually been meaning to grab you for a quick chat myself. Did you know we had some acquaintances in common? Turns out they used to live near your apartment complex. They did? Oh yes, they wore long robes and hoods and were mysteriously murdered when someone turned off the building security system. About that. You know, it was pretty dark in there, and I thought, this must be the light switch, and... Now, don't grovel. You just favor there, frankly. We've been meaning to clean shop for a while. The risk of franchising is that sometimes it dilutes the message. You have to sleep, it's getting too late. Alright, have a wonderful sleep. I hope you sleep good. Sleep better, sleep longer than you probably slept last night. Get a good long sleep. Besides, the CCTV footage from that night made a tidy profit when it was released as the next installment to our bloody series, Bloody Night series of video-on-demand horror films. Critics have favorably compared it to Evil Bong 2. What? I don't even get residuals? Oh, nobody watches these things for the cast. What matters is directorial vision. Wait, this doesn't even explain anything. Isn't the immersive theater just a front for the police? No, it's more like the other way around. Police are part of the fucking... Let me just look at it. No, it's more like the other way around. The police are part of the immersive theater, as are the audience, as are you. My patrons have simple tastes. They like prisons, mirrors, and violent death. Got it, Curly. The generous funding keeps the play growing into room after room, street after street. Why not? They already own the city. Now they get to look at it as well, peeking from behind the curtains. Say hello to the Art Appreciators Club. Scary. The sun has hidden, the darkness has begun. Let us all take knives and wait locked up. A holiday should be established, the day of victory over the sun. Listen to the words of life, the horns of death ringing in the woods. Sleep to waken in the sun. Mirror of the black earth, Caesar. The universe being a prison. It is my duty to build smaller prisons in hope that doing so will grant me insight of the sacred geometry of heaven. I have to keep going with the Mickey Mouse voice. The bad Mickey Mouse voice, sorry. It's not a Mickey Mouse voice, it's terrible. To rule each prison, there must be a warden whose secrecy, caprice, and limitless capability for violence. I lost the voice completely. I'm just doing some stupid bullshit. I just an image of the fates and to be studied and interpreted by those interred by his baleful rule. Caesar, Caesar, we who are dead salute you. Caesar, Caesar, we who are dead salute you. Well, he's actually dead, and that's the killer in this anthology. Of the killer? Call it blimey. Now this is a rum hour, you do. Well, BB, what did you think of the play? The parts I understood I didn't like. Can I go now? Of course, but wait, I nearly forgot. Your paycheck is ready as well. What? $20? Welcome to the Thoughts economy. And with that, my time in the immersive theater came to a close. Goodbye, immersive theater. Goodbye, Basso, Director Basso. What's the next one? Flesh. I went to. Oh, this is the one with the friends. That's a lot more voices to focus on, so I'm going to leave Anthology of the Killer off here. I'm going to quickly open Limbus Company just to speed through some stuff and just have that on stream. Just to skip through some stuff I already did. Maybe. Actually, no, I'm going to save that for another time. I want to save that for another time. Oh, this truly was a stream. Straight up Anthology of the Killering it. Well, time-wise, we're not halfway through the game, but like there's 9 sort of chapters, and we just went through 4 of them. Chronologically, it's some of the later ones are much longer, especially like I think the 3rd to last is quite long because you play as like 3 separate characters at some point. You go to different POVs, but yeah. Well, I hope y'all have a good night. I'll figure out scheduling streams. I'll figure out scheduling more streams at some point. So yeah, keep an eye out in either the server or on the channel to see if something pops up. So yeah, bye bye. Bye bye.